Hello students. Today we are doing 2.2D, solving one-step equations with mixed types of problems. This is mixed, it's page 13 in your blue packet. Our first one, negative 10 plus n equals negative 16. So we have to get the variable by itself. So we look at where the variable is and what's around it. Here's n and here's a negative 10. So then we have to add 10 here and add 10 here. And I should put my line down the middle, the equal sign, bring the n down, make sure that's a positive, and n equals. Now, is this a battle or a party? It's a battle because we have negative and positive, so we subtract, and negative 6 wins the battle. The negative people do. So we can check that by going negative 10 plus negative 6 equals negative 16, and it checks. Next, we go on to number 2. M divided by 19 equals negative 1. It's divide, so we do the inverse operation, which is multiply. So we multiply each side by 19. And that crosses out with that. And M equals negative 19. And if I want to check it, I put negative 19 in there. Negative 19 over 19, does that equal negative 1? Yes, it does. Okay. This next one we do over here, number 9. Negative 7 equals x over 17. Here's my variable. So it's divide. I do the inverse operation, times by 17. Times by 17. So I know that this will cancel with the 17 on the denominator. And x equals 17 times negative 7. Now, here's a calculator, and I'm going to show you how to do that. You go 17 times, now on my calculator right here, you're going to put 7, and then you put the plus minus down here. Don't put the minus sign because that's subtract. This plus minus, double check and make sure it goes to negative 7, and then push equals. And I get negative 119. So again, we go 17 times 7, and the plus minus is what it equals negative 119. Okay, so again, the plus minus right here changes your number from negative to positive or positive to negative. Okay, so I write x equals negative 119. And there's your answer. Okay. Right over here, we have 5 equals negative 5y. Here's the variable. It's multiplication, inverse operation, negative 5. Whatever you do on one side of the equation, you do on the other. 5 divided by negative 5. Do not think it's plus 5 because it's negative 5 times y. So I can cross that out because we're going to get to 1y equals 5 divided by negative 5, negative 1. So y equals negative 1. And if we put it back in there, negative 5 times negative 1, does that equal 5? And I actually did that a little bit backwards because the negative 5 is on the right and over here it's on the left. Okay. Over here, we have 5 people went out to eat. And this is 21, and I believe that's on the next page. 5 people went out to eat. They decided to split the bill evenly. Each person paid $6. What was the total bill? So we have x equals the total bill. Then I say the total bill divided by 5 people equals $6. Okay, so we go ahead and solve for that. It's divide, so we do the inverse operation, times by 5, times by 5. Cancel that out. X equals 5 times 6 is $30. And we make sure we put the units, which is $30, which in reality, you know, it's going to be a little higher than that because you have to pay taxes and or leave a tip. Okay? All right. I think that's all we got for this. And next we're going to go on to 2.3a. Go ahead and finish this, students. You rock.